Gary Peters is trying to get answers about a federal funding freeze that is impacting dams. During a Senate Appropriations Committee hearing Thursday, he pressed the Energy Secretary about it. Now, this comes amid record snowmelt and flooding, putting much of Michigan under emergency declarations. The most notable in Sheboygan County, where high water levels threaten the Sheboygan Lock and Dam complex. Senator Peters is urging the administration to release money to help Michigan communities upgrade aging dam infrastructure and protect public safety.
It's my understanding that until recently, this funding has basically been frozen by the administration, and that even now, not all that funding has been released. And I can tell you, my state desperately needs these investments.
Energy Secretary Christopher Wright agreed with Senator Peters. He promised to work to get money flowing to those hard-hit areas. Michigan State University Extension